Hey folks, this is Mark Joyner. And if you're in a situation right now where you're afraid of losing your job, I really want you to listen to what I have to say here, because it can make a huge difference in whether or not you're going to keep your job, and really a lot of other things that are going on in your life as well. What I'd like for you to do is to download the strategy cash map we put together for recession-proofing your career. Now, even if you're a part-time entrepreneur who has a regular job, remember it's very important to keep that job going, because if that's where your stable income is coming from, that is what is going to continue to put food on the table for your family. So in addition to that strategy cash map that I'm going to allow you to download here for free in just a second, I'm also going to tell you a little story about what was once probably the best-selling book in the world at one time outside of the Holy Bible. Now, the book in question is one called A Message to Garcia. And chances are you haven't actually heard of this. It goes back to an experience in World War I where a general needed to get a message to a man named Garcia. And he was trying to find someone to get this message to Garcia, but much to his dismay, it was impossible for him to do so. Now, the survivability of his military unit depended on getting this message to Garcia. Now, this serves as a metaphor for really anything that you can do in your life, because what they say in the book is that he who can get a message to Garcia is the one who will have the riches of the world open to him. Now, think about that. You in your life, if you're an entrepreneur, if you find people that you can rely on, you're going to be very, very willing to pay them more. I would rather pay more to the one person who can do the job of many people who could always be relied on than to have a whole army of people that I can't rely on. Now, what do the action cash maps do? Well, if you look at the strategy cash map, you'll see a series of steps that show you exactly how to do this, exactly how to recession-proof your career. Now, corresponding with every single one of those steps, we have an additional action cash map that will show you in much greater detail how to do exactly that. So it removes all the guesswork for you and prevents you from having to do any research at all. Now, normally the set of action cash maps that we sell that correspond with the strategy cash map go for a much higher price. But what I like to do is to offer you these action cash maps at a greatly reduced price, and you're also going to get a completely different set of additional action cash maps on a totally different topic as our gift to you, and that PDF copy of The Message to Garcia. And there's really no risk here, because if you're not satisfied with this package for any reason at all, we have a 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week customer care center who has a very, very strict, no questions asked refund policy. So if you're not happy with it, let them know. They'll refund your money, and you can keep that copy of A Message to Garcia as our gift to you.